And hello and good morning to our webinar participants. We're talking, as Nikki said, transforming renewable energy collection systems with aerial spacer cable. For the outline, are we even talking about collection systems at renewable energy sites? What's exciting about that? We'll talk very briefly about the theory of operation for a covered conductor. We'll go through the configuration and components. Then we'll talk quickly about the benefits of covered conductor in wind farm facilities. And then we'll talk about the benefits in solar ranch facilities. We'll go through the principal determining factors. When is spacer cable a preferred alternative? When is underground a good idea? When is bare wire a good idea? Quick intro. Hendrix has been around since 51. We've got 5 to 69. Now we've got 115 kV. That came on board in 2019. We're in all 7 continents, over 75 countries. We have continuous development in our laboratories. Spacer cable is supposed to be a design option. We're not saying use it everywhere. It's good for safety, good economics, good reliability, and we have continuous improvement. Let's get back into the renewable energy. We're talking about the 20th century paradigm. If we take a look at medium voltage collections facilities, whether they be wind, solar, or other, for the most part, have been constructed with bare wire or a lot of them with underground cable. But while this has been the logical solution for the vast majority of those renewable facilities, we have to take into account that the vast majority of these facilities are really tiny, less than 1 megawatt. Some of them are, in the 100, 200 kilowatts. If you take a look at a one megawatt facility at 35 kV, what do you need? You've got about 18 amps. You don't have much of a collection system taking out 18 amps. That's basically a long extension cord. So even if you've got what some folks may think is a relatively large solar ranch or a wind farm, really 1 or 2 34.5 kV collectors can handle 100% of that output with relative ease. So as the size of renewable facilities grows, so do the collection needs. Let's say we go from a 5 to a 50 to 100 to 150 to a 500 megawatt site. As we go from one collector circuit to 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16 collector circuits, it's really important to design this properly, figure out the pros and cons of each option and what they're really getting you and what they cost. And for these medium to large facilities, aerial spacer cable offers a convenient, reliable, and cost-effective solution to the collection system design. Take a quick look. Spacer cable consists of heavily covered, non-shielded phase conductors held together and supported by a high-strength messenger cable. So you can see the messenger cable up there on the right. It has 3 or 4 functions. It's basically the mechanical support member. It's holding that system up in the sky. It's holding the 3 phase conductors. It's also a system neutral. It's a lightning shield, and it's a protection system for anything that's going to fall on that bundle from above. It'll protect those phase conductors. You can see a spacer there. It's basically 1 spacer every 30 feet, every 10 meters. You're basically hanging those phase conductors in the spacer the same way you would put a shirt on a hanger and hang it in a closet. There's no tension under those phase conductors except the weight themselves. So it may be 50 to 100 pounds on a regular day on those phase conductors, unless they're really heavy, a little bit more. Then we got a couple of brackets, a tangent bracket, dead end bracket, angle bracket. That's it. It's a very, very simple system.